Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is The Adventures of Bubs and Goose. My name is Martin, aka Goose.
And I'm Shauna, aka Bubs.
And this is our haul edition. Dum, dum, dum.
I kind of feel like we're reading the news.
Yeah.
And on today's story, we have two reckless spenders.
Yeah, too much stuff.
But where we will start is the items that you can get for free in the parks. If you just ask.
So we'll start off, I think I mentioned this last vlog, but I just love having them. Just little like paper maps of the two parks. And this one, it was we were just back from Disneyland Anaheim, so we got the California Adventure and just the Disneyland Resort. And they just provide like a wee snapshot of the way the parks are, because things are changing so much. Because like Walt said, that the parks are never done, so they're always changing, and it's just nice wee memento and saying, oh, you can flick through it and go, oh yeah, that was during the 70th anniversary, which is on the inside, so there's wee handy things, good for getting around the parks, nice mementos for scrapbooks or whatever as well.
Yeah, and as Gus said, it is a snapshot in time, so like the next time we go back, for example, Mike and Sully's adventure will be gone, so that, or it'll be getting renovated, so that'll no longer be on the map, and maybe something new will be there. I think it's a Coco ride coming there.
Yes, yeah.
So it's just nice to have, and also if you're like me and you run out of phone battery, it's always handy to know where you're going.
So what else do we get for free? Oh, we got like a wee first visit badge, which we highly recommend. So that's just one that says our date on it, so that the cast members kind enough to put it on it for us.
You can also get a happily ever after pin if you're celebrating a engagement, anniversary, or a honeymoon. They're purple. We don't have any here. No. I did get a happy birthday because it was my birthday when we were there. It isn't here, but that's a blue button. Yeah. And then you can get a green button as well, and it says just celebrating, or I'm celebrating maybe. And you can get a cast member, if they're available to, write on that what you're celebrating. So that could be your first run Disney, definitely not us doing that, or how many subscribers you have, or
like people who celebrate getting over cancer as well, and being cancer free.
That's a bit more momentous than subscribers.
Yeah. Well, it could be anything. It could just be celebrating Disney or whatever.
We saw people whose pin says celebrating being in the magic. So genuinely can be anything. And you can get them at City Hall or any shop. The queue at City Hall was really packed. So I think we actually got those in the shop at the Grand Californian.
Yeah. And then we got offered them a few times, different places as well. We already had them, so. And now we didn't get pixie dust at this time. We have done the past trips and stuff like that, but it's always worth just having it because it's free and it's a nice memento, and you have a chance. With no badge, you have no chance. So. And
I also like that the Walt Disney World ones say Walt Disney World and the Disneyland ones say Disneyland.
They're slightly different pictures. We also got one for a wee badge for doing Storytellers.
Storytellers Cafe. So obviously you have to pay for the being there and eating it, but we don't have to pay for the buttons. So. Is that free? I don't really know.
Yeah, well, and if you watch their vlog series, then you know that was a fantastic experience. It was great. And then during the 70th anniversary of Disneyland, they had like that little place you go up and scan your magic band, and then they were giving out like wee tickets and stuff like that. We got this at the movie theatre where they were showing
for the Sherman Brothers.
Yeah, so it's just like a wee paper ticket. Comes along and that's the back. So we got one each, but. That's pretty cool. It reminded me of like Big, where you get a ticket from because it was like a wee head mannequin in the booth.
Oh yeah, Tilly, the ticket seller. On our last day we did forget our magic bands, so we weren't able to do any of those interactive or get more of those because that was kind of on my plan. But these things happen.
Pivot
indeed. And then I'm not sure if anyone else is a weirdo like us, but we collect coasters, and we just asked in any of the lounges or restaurants we went into if they had any coasters. Use the term coaster, not beer mat, because we got looked at very funny. So one from Broken Spell, and then these are pretty cool from Lamplight Lounge. We may have already shown these, and then there's a little bow on the back. And then these were from 51st and Green. The lounge, and then we got a lot from Oga's. That's the QR code for the menu. And then
I think these other ones are just the same as the East Coast.
Yeah, they are. But still cool to have. And then
And then Juan, our server at Trader Sam's, asked for one, and he gave us about 40.
loads. Yeah.
And also on free situation, I asked him for, like, I was just going to steal a wee muddler from the drinks we got because
Liberating.
yeah, freedom. But I asked him, like, any chance you get some like wee new ones? He said no problem. Well, I'll sort you out before you go. So he gave us all of these. So cocktail parties will be sorted for the next couple of decades. So there'll be like muddlers. They have Trader Sam's on them, little tiki logos, and on the back they say Disneyland Hotel. So they're from, because that's where Trader Sam's located. So
And are the brown ones bigger than the...
yeah, the brown ones are much longer. Yeah, so big drink, small drink, all going the same way. And yeah, they're all Disneyland Hotel, and they're all little tiki. So pretty cool, pretty cool. For a nerd like me, that's pretty cool. So now we have become slightly obsessed with pin collecting and trading.
So we've had to implement a rule for me, is that I'm only allowed like one mystery box, and I'm only allowed a pin if it's like cute and unique enough.
Or super cool.
Yeah, that warrants being bought, because when we went to Walt Disney World, I spent a clean fortune on pins, and then just never traded them.
Yeah, slippery slope.
So we will start off. So these two were in a mystery box, which I totally forgot. Again, I forgot to trade them. They were like a little fans. So we have Pluto and we have Daisy. They're pretty cute. Daisy might get kept. Pluto's probably not.
Yeah, we did have another one that at the booth we were at, they were offering a shadow box like swap. So if you bought a mystery packet, because they were a bit pricey and people might not get what they want, they were offering to go across the way, and there was like a cast member with a board where you could trade what you got as long as you had your receipt and your packaging to show that you just bought it. So you weren't bringing in fakes or just random ones. They had to be from that shadow pack. But we were able to trade one. There, you can only trade them if there's a duplicate. If there wasn't a duplicate, and there was a duplicate of one of them, and the other one I traded for Aurora.
Yeah,
for you.
she's upstairs. So that was the castle. So there's a green pack, a blue pack, and a pink pack, and it was the blue pack that we had. So we still have Piglet from that, and he'll be getting traded at some point.
We brought home the bacon.
Then this is really cute. Oh, I didn't realise it was see-through like there. Maybe it's
I
not.
don't know what you're buying.
I know. I just saw it and thought of Martin. So it's Stitch and Angel celebrating the 70th anniversary. This was just brought out when we were there, so of course I had to have it. This was before the rules were put into place. And then this one, how could we not have it? It's got our boys in it, and they're off on an adventure like we go. And it's also really pretty, of the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. So it's exclusive to that resort.
So that's the Kermit director one, which is pretty cool. I just wanted that because the Muppets are coming back in a big way to Walt Disney World. They're not really present in Disneyland, although apart from the World of Colour show, which they're very prominent in, but very Muppet forward. But yeah, they had loads of merchandise as well. So I just saw that and I thought that's pretty cool. I love film as well, so I thought that would fit it perfectly. And then I got a badge for building my lightsaber. This one is a power badge. Let's go like that.
Is it different from the...
Yeah, it's slightly more like chromey silver. The other one had a bit more black in it.
Okay.
So it's one for my collection.
And then on our last day, so we were there just before the Mandalorian and Grogu came out, and these were in, I was going to say Trader Sam's. These were in Star Traders, and I bought one and Martin bought one, and of course I had to have the Grogu and the aliens.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
They're cute. Finally, you may have seen in our vlog, we did the dessert party for the World of Colour, and in your dessert party package you get a pin. There are 3 types. You can get a normal colour, a gold colour, or a glitter colour. Donald was the pin. We didn't know what character it would be, and we both actually got the glitter one.
So I hope you can see that glitter, but we both got that, and that's like the super rare one as well, so we're all biz.
I think the gold one's rarer, but I prefer the glitter one.
And another like memento thing we got was this one went free now. We got this with our tour, which we did, which was women who made Disneyland or who made Disney.
Women who make the magic.
Who make the magic. Close enough. Even though it says on it, I still got it wrong. But so we got like wee badges, a wee lanyard with the icon on it, and the wee pass. So that's pretty cool. We really enjoyed the tour. Thought it was amazing. That's just like a wee memento, so we'll keep that. Every trip we do, I sort of like try and get a wee memory box. So that'll be one for it.
It was really cool. And let you just take a moment and take in some of the windows that are on Main Street. So if you don't have to do the tour, but if you look up in Main Street, you'll generally see windows that are dedicated to Imagineers. And our tour guide Brittany said that that's one of the like highest honours that you can be given in Disney, in addition to being a Disney legend as well. So it's really nice to see so many people remembered in such a cool way.
Yeah, and some of them have also got graveyards in the Haunted Mansion.
Oh yeah, they've tombstones.
Or gravestones, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and my wee muddler sticks. So Bubs was able to find these in Tomorrowland. So these were just launched for May the 4th. They aren't just tiny lightsabers, they're actually wee muddlers for people for directing traffic and for stirring drinks.
They call them swizzle sticks.
Yeah, and also for just a wee lightsaber battles or just a rave, you know, whatever you want.
And you can buy them with the purchase of a drink or a shake, or they have like some special edition drinks as well. But we just went for sodas.
My prize position, I would say, apart from the mugs, I really love this. It's like a droid head, not C-3PO, just another
Salvaged part.
yeah, it's sort of like we got like the different dents and stuff like that, but it'd just be like a protocol droid. And it's also a popcorn bucket. It came with like aged leather straps with it, which are pretty cool. But I just took them off because I'm going to display it, and so that's where you would store all your popcorn. So it has different functions. It has a flash, a dim, and a solid as well.
Incredible.
So, you know, if the lights go out during a storm or something like that, I can find my way.
Yeah, and with your swizzle sticks
Yeah,
too.
I could keep band-aids and stuff in it as well. It could be like a emergency escape.
So helpful.
Yes. So something that was new for Disneyland. I don't know if it's in Walt Disney World yet. It was like an ID service, like a Star Wars Galactic ID service in Star Traders.
Trading post.
Trading post, close enough. And thank God you're here because all my information would be wrong. So there's multiple options. I went for Stormtrooper. So that comes through. And then an X-Wing pilot as well, because I thought that was cool.
So I did it first, so I didn't know where the camera was. Classic me. So I went for X-Wing first of all.
So you just got Fury that you drafted?
And then I went for TIE Fighter pilot because it's purpley pink and my hair is just like floating. So yeah, that was fun. They were $15 each, and the whole process took about 5 minutes each. We're obsessed with Christmas ornaments, so we were limited to one, and I mean one. So we saw this little one. So it's obviously Chip and Dale roasting some marshmallows at the Grand Californian Hotel. And yes, I know we didn't stay there, but
You can pretend we did.
it was so cute. How could we not?
So back just says Grand front.
Their little fire lights up as well. So super cute.
Pretty cool.
A perfect addition to our tree.
Ah, shiny, shiny.
I didn't bring down everything I got in Sephora because no one cares. But what I did bring down is the hand sanitizers. That's your one.
Okay, my apple one.
And this is rainwater. We've no idea what these smell like.
I'm going to guess that one smells like rainwater. And that one smells like apple. And these are just so you know that when you buy you can get the Mickey and Minnie now, little holders and covers for them, but you can just replace scent because the scent came, it was
Wild watermelon.
No, and then Minnie's was something.
Vanilla mist.
If you bought them, you don't like, you just want the cover really. You can just replace them at any point with these ones as well. They'll fit in.
They were $10 each, not including tax.
We'll randomly jump to Target. So I got these Tide pens. for stain removal. I've heard they're amazing. They didn't do a good job on Bubs' ketchup soaked trainers from a small child in and out. But I think they'll do for normal wee ones.
Like spot cleaning,
Yeah.
as opposed to in-depth saturation.
Yeah. And then I wanted to find these in Target because they don't sell them here in the UK, or if they do, they probably cost a fortune to get shipped.
Let me smell them.
But these are the
Are they the
Rocks
same?
Papatui brand. I think I'm saying that right. And these are shower gels. So got two different ones. Got Lush Coconut,
And that's vanilla shea.
Vanilla Shea.
Does this mean I
It's
can
good
use
enough for a rock. It's good enough for me. I think these were like $12. They're quite big as well. So
They survived the trip home.
yes, for exploding.
We also got these Lemmy Sleeps. One of my cousins had recommended them. We probably should have taken them on the flight home because we didn't sleep. But I've been taking them while we are home. But it's incredibly warm here. Yeah. So I don't know if they're helping, but they taste delicious. So
That's what's important.
so it's melatonin and magnesium to help you sleep. So you want to take them 30 minutes before bed. And these were $34.99. So
For 60.
for 60. But you have to take 2.
So they're only 30 doses.
Yeah. Pretty spenny. Then onto my prize and joy. So when we were in GO82, our bartender Christopher recommended Lalo tequila. He said it was a relatively inexpensive tequila and is very good for like a base of cocktails. I love tequila. That's tequila and cranberry is my drink.
You hear it makes you happy.
Definitely makes me happy. So we found this in Target. It was $44.99 and it managed to make its way home in one piece.
Yeah, and then Target had to get someone to come and open the glass cabinet that was behind. So obviously it must be like shoplifters and stuff like that, just grabbing liquor and running out. But
yeah, so I'm very happy. You can take up to a certain amount of alcohol in your checked baggage. I thoroughly researched this, depending on the proof it is. So if you are travelling, just make sure you check the proof and you're not allowed more than 5 litres.
yeah. But the proof limit was very high. It'd have to be like homemade
I think it was like
moonshine or something.
140 proof. So I'm very excited. And maybe I'll convince Goose to make me a cocktail to utilise one of his muddlers.
All of our new mugs. That's a perfect segue onto my
right,
cocktail
okay.
mugs.
We're leaving Target, we're going to cocktail mugs.
Souvenir cups. We're just erratic here. We're just swatting what you see. So this is unwashed as of yet glass.
Bobby Balkan.
Rinsed and wiped. This is normally look that way. But this is a 70th anniversary flute.
Yes.
What was that drink you got with it?
Who knows? I'm going to say it was a 70th celebration punch. It was very sweet from what I recall. And then this drink.
This is my root beer flute from the Cozy Cones. I think that was $16. And it was incredibly messy. Like the root beer and the ice cream just went and exploded sort of thing. So it just kept going as well. But it was worth it. It was delicious. We went to this beauty. I'm so shocked that this came back in one piece because it's so fragile. You can see me dropping it here.
I know, please don't. It's from Parkside Market upstairs in Vista. It was a drink called a flamboyance, which was a frosé, essentially.
Which is the group name for flamingos we learned from Animal Kingdom.
Oh, flamboyance, not frosé.
Yeah.
I already knew that. Animal Kingdom taught me nothing. When we bought the drink, it was actually during happy hour, which we didn't realise. So the drink itself was $15. And it was
$24. So, of course, we don't go to Disney without going to tradersams in some form or another. And I, from the last trip from Walt Disney World, just started collecting like the tiki mugs, which is a dangerous and very expensive habit, which I should probably not have. This one was the first one I saw and need to have. I think this was called Krakatoan Punch.
Krakatoa Punch, yeah.
I remember it. Krakatoa Punch. And it came with a glow cube that was glowing red inside, so it looked like lava. And it was very cool. And so it's like a wee tiki god at a volcano. And they're both different sides. It's pretty cool. So this one was called the Piranha for obvious reasons. Pretty cool. And this is second generation. So I think the first one was just slightly brighter, it's a bit more muted. The drink in that was delicious. It was like a strawberry liqueur. It was kind of like a slushy. It came out really good.
It was strawberry and coconut, and inside it, because it's strawberry puree, it looked like blood, like a piranha just went munch, munch, munch.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a zombie. Pretty cool. It's like a tealy green.
I think it's a much nicer colour than the Walt Disney
The other one's very like bright green.
like lime.
Yeah. And this is Bubs' favourite drink.
Hippopotami tie.
What's cool about this one is it just says on the back of it the tradersams enchanted tiki bar.
I think they are up to version 5 on that one though as well.
This is a really nice one. This is one of my favourite ones that we got. That's just because the colour is so vibrant.
And just to let you know about Enchanted Tiki Bar, it is at the Disneyland Hotel. Goose has already mentioned that. And they do not operate on reservations. It's walk-up lists only. So you can, when you get close enough to the Disneyland Hotel, pop your name on the walk-up list. And then there was a really lovely like area where you could sit and wait. It had a gorgeous fire and everything roaring.
So where did you get this, Bubs? This was in
So it was in I nearly said Animal Kingdom. It was in Adventureland. So Trader Sam's is celebrating its 15th anniversary. So there was like a shirt, a glass and stuff. But we had seen those in the Disneyland Hotel. But in this shop, gosh, I can't remember. It was like right across from Jungle Cruise. It had this really cool tea towels.
It has the name of the cocktails like booooooo and stuff like that on it.
And this was one of my most exciting purchases. So Goose bought the colour changing mug in Walt Disney World. We didn't realise there was a Disneyland version. So I was so excited to get it. So you have It's a Small World, the Castle, Haunted Mansion, the Big Rock by Grizzly Bear River Run, the Whale Pixar Pal Around, and Carthay Circle as well. So all things we did when we were there, which is pretty cool.
I bought mine for work, so because I keep getting distracted and forgetting that my drink's sitting there, so when I went to drink it, it would go
That
cold.
is so smart.
And so I knew if I see it coloured, and I know it's still warm.
I don't believe that you actually thought that.
Why? Because it's so smart.
Yeah. But like, actually, is that why you bought it, or did you buy it because it looked
That's
cool?
why I bought it, because I got tired of going to drink cold like coffee, and it's like, I like iced coffee, I like hot coffee, but I don't like room temperature coffee. I have my moments.
Well done. That sounds really patronising, but I'm just amazed because, like, I just bought it because I like it. Yeah. I don't even really drink tea or coffee.
We probably should have done this with the Star Wars bit, but we're back to yours. So we got a pair of these each. And we were searching through the whole shop to get good product placement or good star placement because they are slightly different. So just want to be able to read them. So it says a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and then the back of them is just plain, and the side of them just has Star Wars. They're pretty cool. They're in my collection.
And I do like that they don't have a bow.
Yeah.
So it means everyone can wear them.
We thought they'd be really hard to find, and they were everywhere.
Yeah.
But it was just hard to find one because some of the stars were blocking the right, and then you couldn't really make it out properly. But we eventually got them.
Nisa.
What's her name?
Nisa.
Lisa. So this is Chief Chupa and Logray. Handily, they say their names on the keyring attachments. These are from the Ewok blind boxes that were like $16 each. You got a 1 in 8 chance. Well, there's 8 options, sorry. 1 in 8 chance we had of getting the pink one. But
they've now just released like a second wave as well.
yeah, they're pretty cool. There's a lot of people walking around the parks with them. Huh?
So if you don't know the lore behind these, you need to go and watch our last day video.
The epic journey.
Yeah. It was a journey. But yay. Woo! Fluffies! Okay, let's finish Target once and for all.
Okay, because we're very peckish and we wanted everything as well. But we thought we were being quite clever and buying stuff we went to Target Run before we went to the hotel and thought, alright, we'll use these snacks. That'll save us some money in the parks because we don't have a Disney dining plan or anything this time, so we'll use these snacks and that'll be great and that'll save us loads of money. And then we went up buying all these snacks and then not using them and then buying more snacks in the parks and then eating all those. And then sometimes not even eating all those.
Well, we did eat one 2 bags. So the Funyuns are gone, and there was like wavy lays. Yeah. They're also gone.
And we try to buy stuff you can't buy in the UK or can't get easily without paying an extortionate import price. So we got some Lays, which is sweet southern heat barbecue flavour.
We haven't tried them.
Odd. We had an hour pack of hickory barbecue and we ate them in the hotel. And they're quite nice. So hopefully that'll be a wee bit of hot and spicy.
I can't wait. This is why we're filming the haul so quickly after going, because I want to eat these.
Shauna's famous brown heat brill.
Unreal.
Hunted everywhere for, and then we found it in like our hotel as well. We went all the way to Target to get it, and it was in the hotel.
See, if you need a snack in the morning, perfect.
We got Fritos, because you can't get them in UK. And then for our work, so if you're watching this, these are probably already eaten. Jolly Ranchers, got big massive. These took up most of the weight in one of our cases because they weigh a ton. So we got 2 big bags of those, one for each of our works. So they'll, for me, I said it would buy me a wee bit of peace and quiet in my work, so I have to listen to people. Shauna's just wanted to be nice and spread it around. So they're over 1.19 kilos each.
Jeez Louise. I think these bags were $21.99.
But when you think about how many sweets, that's
a lot of sweets.
A lot of cavities. And I love Swedish fish, so I saw these. I think these were like maybe $12.
I thought they were for your work.
No, these are for me.
And me?
Yeah. Swedish fish.
I love Swedish fish as well.
We found this was a San Francisco brand, and it's been sold all around San Fran, Tokyo, and Disneyland California Adventure, which would make sense.
It now makes sense to us why it's there.
Ghirardelli. This is just a caramel assortment. I think we got actually in the airport. Yeah, because we were just wanting last minute presents for people.
But that's for us. That's not a present.
Yeah, that's for present for us for doing so well. And then we
pat on the back.
Marshmallow crispy M&Ms, which you've never seen before. And apparently they're only at Target. So exclusive. She. I tried these at our Halloween party in Walt Disney World, and they were unreal. Peanut butter and jelly version. So I've seen the peanut butter ones, but the peanut butter and jelly are exceptional. Top tier. Very peanut forward. And then, if you watch the vlogs well, you'll know the epic Nuttle gate, where I tried 3 times in one day to get nuttles and finally got them. And I think they did sell it pretty quick, so I bought panic bought and went, alright, I need 3 packs of these. Not realising these are gigantic and there's quite a bit eating in them, as they say.
So that's all our snacky snacks. Now on to koozies.
So now on to the plush section.
The cozy friends. These boys.
You fat boys.
You chubbies. These were sold on Disney Store, but they sold out before I could get to them or remembered to buy them. They're from Japanese Disney.
Tokyo Disney?
No, they're not from Tokyo Disney, but they're from like the Japanese Disney store. And we have like a collection of different style of Chippendales around the room. So these will be added, and they're friends. And they're just so soft and cozy. And
then we went to pixarpier in Disneyland California Adventure, which is, it has sort of like the fairground sort of carny games where you can try and win prizes, and there's different tiers and stuff like that. Hopefully the vlog came out and you saw me get annihilated by a small child.
These things happen.
Yeah, it was me against 4 kids and I lost. It's like I didn't even do it on purpose. I actually tried my best to win. I was going to rub it in his face. I beat him too, but he was a good sport about it. But there is one where you have to sort of fish out stars from the river with a wee net.
And everyone wins.
Yeah, you're guaranteed to win that. You just get to pick from a small star or bigger ones, but Bubs won the small one. And then we got this wee winky boy. And they're pretty cool. Nice memento as well. We don't know how long that's going to stay there.
Hopefully, I would say quite a while.
Hopefully for a while, because we missed out on the Dino Land ones. They went before we had a chance to get them. And we regretted that, so we had to get these ones. And it's like pixarpier in the back, so it's nice wee memento.
And then we got this big boy, Heimlich from It's a Bug's Life. And again, he says pixarpier in the back. And this was like a throwing game of throwing candy corn into his mouth.
I'm a beautiful butterfly.
If I could tell you how many times I've heard that on our holiday.
If only they had the butterfly version with the tiny wings. But no, they just had him. That was actually me, that wasn't actually Heimlich, just in case you're wondering for copyright reasons. And so that game was really hard. So it took me 2 attempts. The first one I hit like 4 off the rim. And the second one I hit like 2 off the rim and finally got I thought my second one in and my very last one in. So we just about won it. But
Yeah, it took two candy corns in the mouth to get a small prize, which was this, and then 3 and above you could get others. The girl was, because it was your second time playing, she was going to let us pick from
any of them.
From any of them, but that's the one I wanted. So yeah.
Bubs was trying to find this boy for many a day. So this, in case you don't know, this is Duffy, who is Mickey Mouse's bear.
Yeah.
And he's got wee Mickey Mouse's on his feet. And he's got wee on his butt as well. Wee Mickey, hidden Mickey.
Yeah, he was sold out for a couple of days, and then on our last day again, he was there. So he had to come home, and I used some of my birthday money to get him. So now I have a memento from my birthday.
I think he's part of the Alani collection they were doing in that store.
Yeah, so they had like Shelley May, and they had Shelley May pins as well. And I think they had Cookie Ann too. So it was really nice to see representation in the park. And also Duffy and Shelley May were part of the Happy Day Cavalcade.
Yeah, which was really good. Waka waka. So you can get wee key charms now of pretty much all of them. They were adding more each day. The first time we just saw Kermit, who sold out, and I think it was Ralph or something like that the first day. And then they added Miss Piggy on, the eagle, whose name I can never remember. Sam the eagle. Didn't have an animal, or else I would have got him. I was going to get Miss Piggy, because I just picked ones that looked almost like, actually like the characters. And then Gurmy, he was selling out real fast, and when I saw him, he was the most like lifelike and proper to size and scale. So I just had to get him. So it was really cool.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realise his little thing was soft as well, his little collar. It's really felty.
Somewhere over the rainbow.
I've also had to hear this numerous times over the week.
Beautiful.
And then something that I didn't know that I needed, but apparently did. We went into Pandora, and I saw some charms, and they were really cute. I've never had a Pandora bracelet. I do not wear bracelets, but I had to have it. So it's the park exclusive. Martin will have to show you this. So it's a park exclusive bracelet, and then some of the charms are also park exclusive. So the Disney D is. There's Pascal on there, and there is also Alice with a birthday cake and the Cheshire Cat. And then I got 2 like clasps to stop all the charms spinning. So this is clearly a dangerous game. Pascal does change, but I'm not sure if it's in light or in heat. I think he changes to little flowers, but he's so cute. And the Disney D has a castle on the back as well. And it says the happiest place on earth too. So I just thought I represented my birthday well, our first visit, and also just something a wee bit random. And then on our last day in California Adventure, again with some of my birthday money, I got the wheel, the Pixar Pal Around. It has little tiny gems in it and a Mickey, so that'll be getting added on shortly because I have nails. You can also get like a clasp opener, and they have them in like Mickey Mouse shaped.
Yeah, like the girl was using them inside the shop, so we thought maybe you'd get it, but you had to buy it.
It's $15, like compared to everything else. That was pretty cheap. This one was $105, and then because these were all bought together, I know the little things at the end, they were $55 each, but everything in between
range from about 80 to 105 maybe.
Maybe. Who knows?
We also got some prints, which we started collecting from last time as well. Sean loves Basil the Mouse, Great Mouse Detective.
It's literally my favourite film.
So we got that.
Disney film.
And these were like $17.99. These are quite cool, and they're on like sort of foam board. So you can, if you want to, you can stick that up, but we're going to put it in frames as well. So it's a plan. And I got this wee Mickey and his Fantasia outfit, just reading the book with the broom. It's quite cool.
I did not know you bought this.
Yeah, so one of our favourite rides is Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway. So it's just like a wee version of it. It's called Moonlight Melody.
Yeah, these are cute because they've got names on them as well.
And you see the fireworks and shape of it, and that'll be the real star of the show is the wee bird, if you've ever been on it, the wee rocking bird at the end of it. So this sort of gilded range, we got before with Mulan and Aurora, I think it was. So we got this one, thought it was cool. You don't really, well, you see a wee bit of Rapunzel and stuff like that being represented, but not in artwork that often, where it's usually just the lanterns and stuff like that, but I thought this was quite cool. It's called Best Day Ever. Now this one is she, and Shauna was chasing this for quite a while.
Yeah, so this artist is called Scooter on Instagram, and I have loved his work for a very long time. He normally is at Festival of the Arts in Walt Disney World, where you can tend to only get his work, but I'd been researching a little bit and saw that there were some prints in downtown Disney, so it was an absolute must. I love the style of it. I just think it's so vintage looking, and the fact it features our new favourite ride, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
What a wild ride it is.
I just thought it was super cute. And I didn't realise that it says 19 and it's pink, and the 19th is my birthday.
And then this is Thomas Kincaid, who is like famous Disney artist. They did a special version for the 70th. Oh yeah, that's cool. And it's even got the free ferries in it as well.
Sorry, that's what I just realised.
It comes with a wee certificate of authenticity on the back of it as well.
So it was actually discounted as well because some of the 70th stuff was 30% off. So
yeah. That was a real bargain. So I think it was worked out like $35, something like that. So that's fantastic, in my opinion.
And it has Aurora in her blue dress, so it was a must.
Super rare as well. Mm-hmm. So there's been these like hats and tote bags going around that have been like selling like hotcakes, and for good reason, because they're just like sort of universal, generic, like will do any outfit, any look sort of thing, and they're nice, matching, retro, simple.
So they have the whole range.
Saying random words.
I know. They have the whole range. They have Donald, Daisy, Minnie, Goofy, Mickey, obviously.
So I went for Mickey because it's like black. I'll go with anything pretty much.
Classic.
A wardrobe staple, some would say.
And I got, to no one's surprise, another pair of Crocs. These are like purplish, I would say. And we were trying to get them for Goose in his size. I don't want to put new shoes on the table.
Oh, I'll hold them up just so you can see there. Instead of the wee normal holes for gibbets, it's got wee Mickeys. So it's pretty nice.
So I have a pink pair and I have a black pair. So obviously I had to. They did also have like a yellow lemon sort of colour, but lemon.
Yeah, there's like so I think it's for Belle, like that sort of lemon look. It's going, but unfortunately didn't have my size because maybe people have small feet, or I don't expect men with big feet to wear that colour. But
no,
that sounds like their problem, not mine. It's good enough for Jason Momoa. Well, we had to get these because we wear Roosevelts, which we're wearing right now. But and then we had to get matching ones, just in case you didn't know we like to match. So we had to get the Disneyland version, which is in the park exclusive, and so it's got like the hippo from It's a Small World, Madame Leota, Toad, Rocket from Pizza Planet, got Tink.
So it's got Jose on it as well.
Yeah, and Dumbo and stuff like that. So it's balloons and everything.
And
Teacups.
Toad. I think they were $80.
Yeah. So I went for Simple Elegance, Disneyland D, and so they do Walt Disney World ones as well, but this is Disneyland Resort one. So that's the back of it. It's quite cool. It's really cozy. It was hard to find one that hadn't been stained because people were just like touching them with their grubby mitts. Too much nuttles.
And I went for Sparkly Elegance with Daisy on the back, and it says Disneyland, and it's a lovely like purple colour. So in the nighttime light, this was very sparkly.
It's a beautiful like lilac colour as well.
There were other t-shirts that I wanted, like the Chip and Dale one, and the Marie one. We couldn't find that anywhere. And then there was a Thumper one as well, but the colours of the actual t-shirt, they just weren't calling to me, so I just let them go. But they were really cute.
I'm a marketer's dream, so There's big, so like we said, they're trying to get rid of 70th anniversary stuff. So a lot of things were marked down, like the bags and the gearings and like different shoes and stuff like that. But they had this Spirit jersey down by like I think it was
It was down to $50.
down to $50, normally like 90. So it's just all the villains straight across, pretty cool. And then the front is just a Disney D with established 1955 on it, and it's navy. So I'm happy with that purchase, bargain. It would have cost me money not to buy it.
And I think on one of our first days, I saw this hoodie, but I hadn't seen it like in any of the merch or anything, so I wanted to snap it up as soon as I got it. It's like a nice, well, the hood's like a waffle material.
Yeah, it's like towel, like light material.
So on the front it says Disneyland Resort established 1955 in embroidery. The pocket's the same material as the hood, but not the rest of it. Interesting. And then on the back it has the castle, and it says here dreams come true, and designed for the happiest place on earth. So I just thought it was really cute. I love hoodies,
Really cute.
and I was really happy to get it. And it feels super soft, and like for a hoodie it feels quite light as well.
So in Galaxy Edge, now it might be hard to see this because it's black on black, but so this is basically a thin hoodie, no zipper, with Star Wars written Arabic, which is Star Wars basic. So I thought that was quite cool. They did have a hat, which I didn't see when I went to buy it the second time, but it would have been just the same black and black. I just think it's real subtle. You know, you can tell it says Star Wars, you know, if you don't read Arabic. It's just cool and black's plain. It's nice and thin as well. So that was $69.99, which I thought was quite good.
And then finally for me, I got this cardigan. So it's like dedicated to Aurora because we have her crown there, and it's just a really beautiful, like, I wear cardigans all the time. So it's a Disney park and her universe collaboration. I can't remember how much it was, but it was more expensive than a cardigan should be, but I still bought it.
Is that like a Peter Pan colour? Oh, that's
I
cool.
would call it a Peter Pan colour, yeah.
Tim Gunn would be proud of me. I had to make it work, won't?
I bought it because I liked it, but also because I knew we were going to be going to World of Colour and I would be wearing my Aurora dress, and because we're at the water, the chance of me getting cold was very high.
Yeah, it would still match with your outfit as well. I saw this. It's like a work shirt, like a kind of American style work shirt. If you worked at like a 50s gas station or whatever it looks like to me.
I agree.
So this is just like light blue. Has Disneyland Resort on the pocket, just above the pocket, and dark blue stitching. It's just like a light blue and white pinstripe, which I think is quite cool. And it's got like that sort of 50s fold down collar, which I quite like that aesthetic. And gigantic buttons, which I just noticed.
Buttons.
Yeah, and the back is plain. So that's a nice wee subtle one for me. So can expect that coming to a workplace near you.
And with that, our haul is at an end. So if you're still here, well done.
Smaller haul than last time, but we were only there a week. So.
Yeah, we did try and talk quicker as well, and not go into too much detail. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our vlog series. And as always, if you have anything you want to ask us or think we missed out on, please let us know in the comments.
Some of this stuff will probably be gone by like days after we've arrived home anyway, so that's just to show what we got and how excited we are for it. And yeah, hopefully it came across and hopefully you enjoyed and got a wee bit of entertainment watching it and a wee bit of knowledge of what you can buy in the parks and how much stuff vaguely costs.
Yeah, as I said, if there's something you really want, and because the first shop we went into, for example, where I thought the scooter print would be, it wasn't, and I just asked a cast member and they were able to direct us as to where it was. So don't be afraid to ask. Staff members are normally super helpful. We didn't run into any that weren't, so we talked quite a lot. We had a wonderful time.
Yes, hopefully there'll be another announcement coming maybe soon. Maybe.
Maybe.
You always have to have one in the pipeline
Until you don't.
until we run out of money. So until the next adventure, please like, subscribe, hit the notification button for more amazing content like this, where we just show off stuff. If you want to comment, you can. Recommend this to a friend if you find this entertaining.
If there's a Pandora charm you think I'm missing, please let me know.
Yeah. Or if you want to see anything in more detail, please be sure to reach out to Shauna Mouse on Instagram. I sort of do more of the Adventures of Bubs and Goose Instagram, so that's why I don't respond very often, because I keep forgetting about it. But Shauna's very good. So if you have any questions or ask for anything in more detail, she's the one to go to.
And with that, cheers!